Hello, I'm Eric Rainica with Graco's Training Department, and I'm here today with Wendy Hartley. She's the Worldwide Product Marketing Manager for Finishing Applicators. Hello, Wendy.
Hello, Eric.
Hey, we're here to talk about a new product, the Pro Xpc Auto Electrostatic Gun. Okay, Wendy, tell us more about this product.
Today we're going to talk about the Pro Xpc Automatic Electrostatic Gun, which is an external powered air spray gun. It has 100 kV power, so it allows it to have superior finish quality and a leading class transfer efficiency. Also, it uses the Pro XP air caps and spray technology, which attributes to the great finish quality it has. The gun is compact and lightweight, so that's ideal for robotic applications. It is also ATEX approved and will be FM approved in fall of 2015. It connects back to a control module, which has capabilities to allow for optimizing spray parameters and for controlling it with a PLC. We have a variety of mounting options, which you can see in the picture, so it's very flexible for a variety of manufacturing setups.
Okay, we're going to cover more of these in more detail in the upcoming slides. Okay, Wendy, tell me about the power on this gun.
So the Pro Xpc gun is a 100 kV gun. The power supply is connected to the back of the manifold so that there is a low voltage power cable that runs throughout the booth, which allows for increased safety of the gun by having a low voltage power cable.
And then the power is then stepped up inside the gun?
The power is stepped up inside of the cascade that's attached to the gun.
So
Yes.
basically you got the power where you need it, but not, and you got low voltage where you certainly don't want to have high voltage.
Right, you have low voltage running throughout your booth instead of a high voltage current running through your booth.
Okay.
The gun is also ATEX approved, and it will have FM approval in fall of 2015.
So what is FM and ATEX? What does that mean?
Both FM and ATEX are electrical approvals, so it says that the gun is electrically safe.
Mm-hmm.
We have ATEX approval, it's recognized worldwide, and FM approval is primarily for our United States and Canada customers. Because it is a low voltage cable on this gun, it is flexible and durable. We also have software built into the control module so that if the gun comes too close to a part, an arc could happen. It will be detected and the voltage will be shut down in the gun, preventing any kind of hazards in the booth.
Okay, so you got the high power, but we have a lot of features built into this to make this a safe product. Okay, Wendy, tell us more about the size and weight of this gun.
The Pro Xpc Auto Gun is very lightweight and compact. Because many robots have load limits, at being only 2 pounds, it is an ideal weight for many robots. This gun is also compact. If you're familiar with the AirPro Auto Gun and the front of that gun, this gun is the same size as the AirPro Auto Gun, which means that it has the ability to fit into tight corners and spaces.
All right, this is really important to most customers. Tell us more about the spray performance of the Pro Xpc.
The spray performance is based on our existing Pro XP gun. We use the air caps and the nozzles that we have from the Pro XP gun and put it on our Pro Xpc gun. So we have the same superior finish and leading class transfer efficiency with our Pro Xpc gun. In addition, we have ground points on the side of the gun, so it helps to prevent wrap back. Since the gun is so short, it will help push everything to the front and increase transfer efficiency with those ground points on the side. Finally, we have an air cap that is indexed, so you can easily install the air cap and make sure that it is in the same position it was before when you're putting it back on the gun.
Okay, so we're using a lot of proven technology on this to ensure that we have really great spray performance and transfer efficiency.
Yes, with our current electrostatic Pro XP gun, we're using the same atomization, which has been proven to have excellent transfer efficiency and finish quality. So if you're familiar with the Pro XP, we include a performance certificate with each gun. We also do the same thing with the Pro Xpc. It's a serialized test certificate which has a serial number, the gun part number, and the date code included on the certificate that comes in the box with the gun. This just verifies all the testing that we do inside our manufacturing facility, where we test for spray pattern accuracy, mechanical performance, and electrical performance.
Okay, Wendy, tell us about this new control module.
So the Pro Xpc automatic gun connects back to a control module which has 250 user settable programs. This will allow for spraying flexibility for our end users. You can adjust not only the kV on the control module, but you can also adjust the current, which can allow a manufacturer to set up their system as they need to for different parts and have a lot of flexibility. In addition, if the end user has a PLC or a switch box, this control module can connect back to that and can communicate through that PLC. One feature that we have built into this is that we have maintenance reminders, so the customer can set up 4 different reminders on components that they want to maintain and when they should be maintaining them. The control module is also set up so that it can fit into a panel of a box that's already installed at the end user, or it can just go onto a wall with a bracket.
So this makes it really flexible for people who are doing automation.
Yes, if automation is built into the end user's system, this can communicate with it perfectly.
Okay, Wendy, tell me more about setting up the control module to utilize the capabilities.
So there are several different screens that you can access with the Pro Xpc control module. First, you have the run screen, which is a screen that you will normally see. It displays the actual voltage and current that the gun is operating at. So even though your gun's in a spray booth, you have access to knowledge about how your gun is performing at all times with the actual voltage and current being shown on the control module. You can also change the preset that is set up with the control module from that run screen. So you're changing your voltage and current through that preset and changing the programs. It will also display error codes if there's anything going on with communication between your control module and your gun. It'll display the error code on that run screen. The next screen we're going to talk about is the arc detection screen, which we talked earlier about. The software is built into the control module for arc detection. This screen is to program that arc detection. The third screen that we're going to talk about today is a maintenance reminder. As we mentioned in the last slide, we have 4 different maintenance reminders, and you can see the bottom picture is the maintenance reminder screen where you just program in the number of days and it will count down. Then there's also setup screens, and there's several setup screens, but the main things that you can do with that setup screen is the communication with digital device and then also data logging details.
And we also have a control module operation video elsewhere in this course that you can watch.
They'll give you much more detail about the screens.
Okay, Wendy, I see we have a couple different manifolds here. Tell us more about them.
Yes, Eric, we have 2 different styles of manifold. On the left you can see it's the rear manifold, where the power supply and fluid connections and air connections are all coming out the back of that manifold. It's ideal for fixed and reciprocator mount installations. We also have a bottom manifold, which is ideal for robot mount. As I mentioned before, all the connections are going through the manifold, so the gun can disconnect from the manifold with 2 nylon screws, and therefore the gun can be easily serviced while the manifold remains in place with all of its connections, and making it very easy to maintain the gun without disturbing the installation.
And we also have some service videos that'll show you how to service that gun once you get it offline. Okay, tell us more about the different mounting options.
We wanted to have a lot of flexibility with this gun for a variety of manufacturing facilities, so we are offering a couple different mounts. One is a bar that connects through the bottom of the manifold, the rear manifold, and it's for fixed or reciprocator mounts. It's a 1-inch diameter bar, so it offers a lot of stability, and it's also 16 inches long behind the power supply. So there's a lot of room to move it around in manufacturing facilities, different ways to clamp onto it. We also offer a robot mount, which you can see on the bottom right hand side, and there's a lot of different ways that you can mount a gun onto there. Both the rear and the bottom style manifold will fit onto this, the bracket, and it's adjustable for either hollow or solid wrist robots. There's 2 different positions that you can set the gun in, either 60 or 90 degree position. In addition to the bracket that you see on the right hand side, we offer adapter plates to fit onto a variety of robots.
Okay, tell us what options are available in the product line.
So this is an air spray gun model, but we do have it available in standard so that it's usable with most materials except for waterborne materials. So we also have a waterborne version of the gun. In addition, you can buy it with either the rear manifold or the bottom manifold attached to it. So when you're buying the gun, you're buying a manifold with it. It's one part number. But you order separately a control module, the power cable from the gun to the control module, and if you want to mount on it, you buy that separately also.
Okay, where would one go to find the part numbers?
In the product brochure for the Pro Xpc Auto Gun, we have details on the part numbers and also not only of the guns itself, but of the different components and a step-by-step instructions on what you need to order in order to have a complete assembly. Or you can find part numbers in the manual. We offer a wide variety of accessories for the Pro Xpc Auto Gun. If you want communication with a PLC or switch box, you do have to have an I/O cable. We offer that in a 65-foot length or 20 meter. We do have gun covers to protect your gun from contaminants in the spray booth. We have 2 different part numbers, one for a rear mount and one for a bottom mount gun. As mentioned before, we have robot adapter plates, so it attaches to the bottom of the robot bracket, and we have about 5 different plates that we're going to be offering for that. We have a coiled fluid tube, which is easy for mounting the fluid tube in a compact installation. We have a recirculation kit, and then as we mentioned before, the Pro XP components for the front end of the gun also fit on the Pro XPC. So the round spray kit and a high wear nozzle kit are also available, along with the variety of air caps and nozzle sizes that the Pro XP gun offers.
Okay, Wendy, thank you for the information on the Pro Xpc Auto Electrostatic Gun. For more information, you can go to graco.com.